Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I hope that you're having a great time of day no matter what time of day it is. We are back for another tier list video. This time we're going to be talking about the non-Mega Pokemon. We have all the Mega Pokemon here. This time we're not sorting them. If you're interested in how the Mega Pokemon rank, I have another video. I will link it right here, or right down there. Today we're going to be talking about all the the non-mega meta Pokemon and how they fit into the meta. Starting with S tier, these are the Pokemon that are the meta. You're going to see them on almost every team. They are super strong. Even if you bring counters, they're still hard to beat. A is very, very strong. These are the Pokemon that, like, if you're bringing them to a tournament, no one's going to give you, like, a second glance. B is pretty strong. It's like, they're good. Like, you have to put some respect on their name. They're not, like, winning every tournament, but they definitely have viability. C is usable. These are the ones where you start to question, like, are you building a team for fun, or are you like, is this a real Pokemon? C minus could be good, but probably not. These are really underexplored Pokemon that probably should not be brought to tournaments, but hey, if you can find the perfect niche, maybe. D is Closed Sheet Warrior. These are Pokemon that it's like, you can find a perfect niche for that. Or sorry, these are Close Sheet Warrior teams. These are the Pokemon where it's like, haha, I put on a secret tech you weren't expecting and I won a game with it. You can definitely win games with these Pokemon, but they're not like Pokemon I'd recommend bringing to tournament. F is Use It If You Love It, which means like, it's not very good. It's like sad to say, it's not going to be winning you games. You're going to be winning games with it. It's not going to be winning game for you. And then the last one is I'm only bringing this to Mega, which means that it has basically no viability outside of its Mega evolution. That doesn't mean that if you're bringing it, like, let's just use Mawile as an example. Mawile is a Pokemon you can choose not to Mega for strategic value, but you're almost never bringing a non-Mega Mawile to a battle. And like, no Mega Stone is what I'm saying. All right, let's start off with Venusaur. Venusaur is an A, very, very strong. It finds itself on Mega Charizard Y teams. It loves the sun. It uses Sleep Powder. It puts everything to sleep. It can hit hard. Yeah, you can see them on the Sun Rain teams now too. The thing is, this Pokemon almost only exists on Sun teams. I would put it up here, but it really has its own niche. Next up is just regular Charizard, which this is not Charizard Y, this is not Charizard X. You could say this is I'm only bringing it to Mega. I'm going to put it in could be good, probably not. This is like a Charizard if it had no Mega Stone. You can use it with Solar Power. It has viability. Maybe if you had Scarf, I guess it would be more of a Closed Sheet Warrior, but like Scarf Solar Power Charizard would still be a strong Pokemon. It could be good. I don't think it's worth using. Blastoise, this is non-Mega Blastoise. Again, it's the same as Charizard. It's like you can do the same Shell Smash stuff. You're just giving up on power. It's probably not better than holding the Mega Stone, but there's a case where, like, maybe if you had Citrus Berry, you took half your health, you did Shell Smash, and you're doing more damage at full HP than a half HP Mega Blastoise. I don't know. Beedrill, that's a perfect example of I'm only using this to Mega. Mega Beedrill's cool, but not very powerful. We did have one get top 4 in one of my tournaments recently, so maybe it deserves more respect than I gave it. Pidgeot, again, only bring it to Mega. Arbok has Intimidate. It's kind of like a draft Pokemon. I think you have to put it in Use It If You Love It. This is non-Mega Raichu. I say non-Mega Raichu is usable. If your team's weak to electric moves, you have Fake Out, you have Volt Switch. It's got a lot of utility. It could fit into the could be probably not good C minus tier, but I think that there's viability in using Raichu. It's not like the strongest Pokemon, but yeah. Alolan Raichu, unfortunately, this guy also goes and Use It If You Love It. It wants to be paired with Raichu X, but thanks to the species clause, that's not possible. As cool as the design is, it really, really got hurt by how it's been built up. Next up is Clefable. I think Clefable is pretty strong, actually pretty slept on. One of 2 Follow Me users in the whole format. If you have a hard time into grass Pokemon and you need redirection, this Pokemon is a great option. The only thing though is that this Pokemon is weak to poison, and the most common grass Pokemon is the one directly above it, is Venusaur, so it has a hard time into that. So I can't put it up here, but it is pretty strong. Next up is Ninetales. Ninetales, I'd say, is usable. Everyone usually likes using Charizard for their fast sun. It's a much better Sunsetter. Sorry, Mega Charizard Y. But the thing is like, Ninetales is still a Pokemon. Like, it is still pretty strong. We've seen it do well in Scarlet and Violet with like a fake Tears Overheat set, I believe is what it was, or maybe it was Helping Hand. But if you want to put on the damage and not want to have to go into Trick Room to be like really offensive with the Sun mode, Ninetales is a great option. Next up we have Alolan Ninetales, which actually is stronger than the regular Ninetales. I'm going to put it up in pretty strong, maybe bottom of very, very strong. It's probably the best snow setter outside of Megas. It's got Encore Disable. It's got a lot of control moves. It's very strong, or it's strong. Next up, we have Violet Plume, who is probably top of usable. It's been finding its home on Sunroom teams. Without Lilligant, Lilligant has been this after you Pokemon where it will boost Torkoal up to its speed stat. Violet Plume can do the same thing. It's much slower than that though. At base 50 speed, it's kind of like wanting to be a Venusaur, but if Venusaur had it after you, you would never see this Pokemon. So its one move is keeping it here, and as soon as it loses that, it's going to be brought down to there. So, or as soon as Venusaur gets it. I don't think it will, but yeah. God, Venusaur with after you would be terrible, or terrifying. Next up, we have just regular Arcanine. Honestly, it's probably usable. It's got Intimidate. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put it in could be good, probably not. It has Intimidate. It's a single fire type. Like, it doesn't have any other type to it, which means that it's not gonna get blown up by Floette. If you need an Intimidator that is just a fire type, there's another one that could be, well, not Intimidator. There's another Pokemon that could be defensive that is a fire type I'm going to talk about later. There's also Incineroar, the cat in the room, that does a much better job at what it tries to do, but it could be usable on the right team. I do think that this Pokemon, though, Hisuian Arcanine, is pretty strong. Like, I think that this Pokemon is really slept on. We've seen it be run with the Rockhead Head Smash stuff, and also Flare Blitz, so you take no recoil with Sash, and you can just do great damage. You resist Fairy. It's a strong Pokemon, and I imagine with Charizard being as like relevant as it is, this Pokemon might find more usage in the future. Next up, we have Alakazam. I think Alakazam is like the definition of a close sheet warrior. This is also non-Mega Alakazam. It's got high speed. It has high special attack. It's frail. It's a Sashmon. It can do stuff, but I wouldn't recommend bringing it to tournament. Machamp is also this. It's got decent stats. It's got Dynamic Punch with no guard. Again, it's one of those Pokemon that can do stuff, but I don't recommend bringing it. If you're doing it in a close sheet and you have a strategy, could be totally viable. I'm going to say Victory Bell could be good, probably not. It also has Chlorophyll, but it kind of doesn't do the Chlorophyll job as good as either of these two Pokemon. Venusaur outspeeds it. Violet Plume has better utility. I think that the only thing that you can say Victory Bell has going for it is that it can function a bit better as a physical attacker, but even then, it's not enough. Slowbro is probably between here and here. I'm just gonna put him in usable. Like, he has Oblivious, he can do Trick Room, he can't get taunted. The only thing though is, like, why are you using this Pokemon when there are two much better Trick Room Pokemon we're gonna talk about in a little bit? Galarian Slowbro. This guy, if you had asked me how good he was in Regulation MA, I probably would have put him at the top of usable or bottom of pretty strong. But since we're seeing a lot less Sneasler, it's not like number one in the format, this guy isn't as good. Basically, with Quick Claw and Quick Draw, he has a 44% chance to always go first. But the thing is, he doesn't hit hard enough to justify it. Yeah, you can set Trick Room. Yeah, he's got like Fun typing, it being quad resist. He's able to quad resist Fighting type. And he has access to Poison type. He's cool. He's more of a gimmick than anything. So maybe actually could be good, probably not. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Gengar. Gengar's fast. Gengar's a ghost type. You can run it with a Focus Sash. He's probably the definition of a close sheet warrior. I could see him being used. These guys all feel stronger than these guys. I don't know. I think that Slowbro, no, he's fine. He does a job. He's got Regenerator. He's got a lot of different things he can do. Gengar, I feel like you should probably be up here. Just being a ghost type and Curse Body, and like, this is non-Mega Gengar, obviously. Mega Gengar we've talked about in the other video and is much higher on the list. Like, if I saw someone in a tournament using Gengar, I'd be like, okay, that is a little scary. Like, I have to put respect on its name. Not in the same way when I see like a Machamp or an Alakazam. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, well, I guess Alakazam does have Inner Focus. I was gonna say I could just fake out these guys and then just deal with them. Gengar is fast. Gengar does have strong special attack. He's not great. He barely is edging in there, but yeah. Meanwhile, I think Kangaskhan is probably... This is hard. I think that we need to actually move them there. And we're going to move Kangaskhan in... No, Kangaskhan's going to be like a high pretty strong. It is like the de facto like set Trick Room Pokemon. Like you can do Fake Out on Scrappy Pokemon. You can do Last Resort. It's a really powerful Pokemon. On hard Trick Room teams, it's really found a nice spot. Yeah, this is arguably as good or better than Mega Kangaskhan, which is really impressive. Next up is Starmie. Starmie is a Close Sheet Warrior for sure. Pinsir is a use it if you love it. Tauros, use it if... Tauros is a... Yeah, he's a use it if you love it. I feel like these Pokemon are not as bad as they should be. Let's talk about the other Tauroses. Taurosi. These are probably usable. Like, they're not great. Maybe I need to move these like to things that you'll actually see in tournaments. Like, they're more common at a higher level. I think that Tauros, all of the Tauros, we're going to put them here. And we're going to put just the regular fighting one down here more in the use it if you love it. These two are really good. If you need a water fighting or a fire fighting, like Intimidator, they're strong. The thing is, though, they don't offer the same utility as things like, I don't know, Incineroar, or like they're not going to be pivoting out for you. You can do Will-O-Wisp. This is kind of like an Arcanine, but like, why would you not rather have the Arcanine? I guess it comes down to typing. Cool Pokemon. Next up, we have Gyarados. Not really being used at all lately, but with the ability to click Intimidate and also resist like Mega Charizard-wise stabs, and also like you can Intimidate Garchomp, and yeah, you're weak to Rock, but Rock is not their stab move. Like, I think that this Pokemon is kind of being slept on right now. It will get blown up by Archaludon, but let's not talk about that. You have other teammates for that. Ditto is always going to be at least usable because it's just your opponent's Pokemon. I can't put it anywhere else right now. You get to steal other people's Megas, so Ditto, you can put him wherever you want on your tier list. I'm putting him in usable. Vaporeon is Close Sheet Warrior. Jolteon is like a good Close Sheet Warrior. Like, you could just do like Mega Raichu X and they won't know which Raichu you are, plus Rising Voltage, so that you just do obscene damage and you have a really high speed stat. Flareon, unfortunately, you use it if you love it. You have like Guts Facade, but we don't have a way to like poison you because we don't have Toxic Orb right now. Espeon is Close Sheet Warrior. It's strong, it's fast. Umbreon, I would say Umbreon's usable with Foul Play. Yawn, it can slow down the pace of the game. It's hard to remove. Leafeon, could be good, probably not. It's one of those. I can't put Leafeon above these guys. The niche that Leafeon has is that you can, since it has Chlorophyll and Rain Dance, if you have a Rain team and you're worried about Sun going up, you could just mash Rain Dance. And if the Sun goes up, you'll outspeed everything because you're the fastest Chlorophyll user, and then you'll make the Rain go back up. But at the same time, though, you're not actually getting momentum in the game. It's just a niche thing that it can do. Yeah, that's Leafeon. We have Glaceon. Glaceon, you just want to put next to an ice or like a snow setter and just spam blizzards. Again, I'm going to put it in Close Sheet Warrior. These aren't like super organized. Next up, we have Sylveon, who is going in the very, very strong tier. I'm debating putting it up here. It's just been on so many teams. It's so strong. It's got great spread damage. It's really hard to deal with. Like, it's a strong Pokemon. Next up, we have Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's also going to go up here. I'm going to say Aerodactyl's better than Venusaur. This is base Aerodactyl, not Mega Aerodactyl. Like, strong Tailwind, strong Rock Slide, dual Wing Beat. It's got Wide Guard. It's a strong Pokemon. Like, you're going to have to respect it if you see it. Snorlax could be good, probably not. Like, Belly Drum, Curse. This is the kind of Pokemon that clicks Fissure. Usually paired with stuff like Hawlucha and other things. It's goofy. You don't really see it in tournament play too often, but it does show up. I do think Dragonite, we've seen it used with Life Orb and stuff. I think it is strong. It's not on a ton of teams just yet, so I think that this Pokemon will probably move up here, but let's give it time. Next up, we have Meganium. This is a perfect example of, I'm only bringing this to Mega. Typhlosion has Flash Fire, pretty fast, can do big eruptions. I think that it is probably, like, has the potential to be good. I don't know if it's as good as some of these things, but, like, yeah. Hisuian Typhlosion, a little bit better than regular Typhlosion, but, like, let's just put it in usable, right? Like, you could see it on a team. Next up, we have regular Feraligatr. People are really only using it to Mega. Ariados, one of the like 5 redirectors, and for that I'm just gonna put it in usable. I don't think it's good. It should probably be down here, but like, hey, maybe you really need to redirect Sneasler, and this guy's kind of the best at it. And for us, we're only using it to Mega, and then we're not even using it. Azumarill, I'm definitely gonna say this guy's usable. I've used him. He's strong. Yeah. It doesn't matter where they are exactly there. Politoed. Politoed is on mostly Gengar teams. He's strong. You see him a lot. I'm gonna put Politoed in pretty strong. He's notably like most frequently on Perish Trap teams. So he does exist on Swampert teams, but like there's another rain setter that's gonna do his job just a little bit better, or like they're a little more common, I should say. But hey, maybe you need to survive an electric type move, and this guy's better at it than the other one, which is, I'm just gonna say it's Pelipper, because I think if you're watching this video, you'll probably already know. Slowking, basically same as Slowbro, but has chilly reception, can switch out, can cause hail, might have a niche. I actually think that this guy is more usable than people give him credit for. Galarian Slowbro with Curious Medicine can reset Intimidate drops. I think that that is something that can be really cool. Like if you have a physical attacking Mega and you're like, man, I could KO this thing, but only if I don't get intimidated, and you're not like a setup Mega and you're just like, I just need to do damage. Like I'm kind of thinking of something like Mega Aerodactyl. Like this guy and Mega Aerodactyl I could see being really annoying together, or you know, another physical Mega. But yeah, pretty cool Pokemon, has access to Trick Room. Yeah, hey, cool Pokemon. Barely nicks it out of here, but he's there. Fortress, use it if you love it. Great in singles, not great in doubles. Steelix is, I'm bringing it to Mega. Could be a Trick Room Earthquake Pokemon, but we're just gonna put him there. Quillfish, I'm gonna put you in use it if you love it. You have Swift Swim, you have Intimidate, you have Pin Missile. You could use them to like Pin Missile your Annihilate to get big Rage Fists. I've done it before, but with no loaded dice and Pin Missile not being super accurate, don't recommend. But you could. Scissor, totally usable. I'm debating between, yeah, you probably are like in the middle of here. Like with good Bullet Punches, Swords Dance, you can set up. He kind of is like a non-dark Kingambit. It's hard to be a setup Pokemon if you're not a dark type right now, because Encore Whimsicott is all around. But hey, this guy gets super effective hits into Whimsicott. Also kind of hard to live in a Charizard meta as a ×4 resistant or weak to fire Pokemon. Next up is Heracross. I'm only using this to Mega. You can do close combat, you can exist without it. If those guys are this, though, you're that. Sorry, bud. Skarmory, same. Houndoom. I think this Pokemon is kind of slept on, like, for Sun teams, if Pyroar's got any kind of momentum. The nice thing about this guy, though, is, like, if you have a bad matchup into Mega Delphox, this guy just can't get touched by it. So, I'm going to put him in could be good, probably not. I don't think he's great. I think he could do something. He's, like, as good as these guys, so maybe he is a close sheet warrior, but he's kind of like a I have an answer to a problem Pokemon, so... Tyranitar, always going to be very strong. I'm going to put him up here. This is non-Mega Tyranitar. I do think Mega Tyranitar is better. Like, that seems to be his best item at the moment, because you're able to reset the weather, which is a very strong thing to do. Next up, we have Sceptile. Sceptile is definitely going to be a close sheet warrior with Unburden. The only thing is like, we don't have terrains yet, so he's really lacking in this department. He can't really use his ability. He doesn't hit that hard. He almost isn't use it if you love it, but like, I am gonna give it to him. Maybe that's just favoritism. This is non-Mega Blaziken. I'm going to put, like, this is I hit hard, I have coaching, I have speed boost. It's as usable as some of these Pokemon in usable. I think you'd rather have Mega Blaziken and just be a nuke, but like, hey, if you need to be really fast and click coaching and not let Pokemon get out of hand, this is a good Pokemon. Or sorry, if you need to hit things that are in Tailwind. This is non-Mega Swampert, definitely usable, could exist within Trick Room teams. I think Mega Swampert is better, but maybe you're a Trick Room team and you need a Pokemon that can click Earthquake, and you want to put it next to a Ranguru, and like, this is kind of that Pokemon. Has access to Wide Guard, has utility, not the scariest, but definitely strong. Next up, we have Pelipper. I feel like I need to start putting some Pokemon in the S tier. I don't feel like Pelipper's better than these Pokemon, but he enables modes that exist. Maybe let's do this, right? Okay, Pelipper is one of the most common Pokemon you will see. Pelipper is A. He's very, very strong. I don't think Pelipper's stronger than these Pokemon, so he's going there, but I feel like I need to start moving things into S tier. But hey, you know what? Being strict isn't a bad thing. We're being really, really intentional about what goes there. All right, next up is Gardevoir. This is a non-Mega Gardevoir. You can do telepathy stuff. It's probably this, realistically. I'm only bringing it to Mega, but, like, you could have it next to Mega Garchomp and click a Fairy move, and, I mean, are you really bringing Mega Garchomp? I'm bringing this only to Mega. Gallade. He is actually the opposite. I'd say Gallade is super usable. I want to put him in pretty strong, but he doesn't have a ton of usage right now. I think, realistically, he's definitely just a usable Pokemon, at least at the moment. I think he will trend upwards, but, hey, strong Pokemon, has sharpness, really slept on. Sableye has Prankster Encore. He's the opposite. His Mega would be like, I only bring him not to Mega. He's usable. They're not super ordered within these tiers. I'm just kind of going with gut vibes. Maybe we'll sort them later, but yeah. Next up is just regular Mawile. Mawile is like the king of I'm only bringing it to Mega. Like you are never bringing a Mawile that doesn't have a Mega Stone on your team. All right, next up is Aggron. Kind of the same deal. I think Metacham is one of these could be good, probably not Pokemon. With Fake Out and Trick Room and Pure Power, like this thing hits really hard. I was doing the math at like, I think it was like Focus Sash, Reversal Metacham can like one-shot Sneasler even though it's a resisted hit. Like he's funny. I don't know if he's actually good, but he's funny. Manectric, again, another, I'm only bringing it to Mega. If you want a Lightning Rod Pokemon, you're bringing Raichu. Sharpedo, again. Camerupt, mostly this, but you could just be like a hard Trick Room, like Heat Wave Pokemon, but I don't think I've ever seen any of these Pokemon come to a team without their Mega Stone. Like, they always have their Mega Stone. Torkoal, this is tough. I think Torkoal's not, like, the hardest to beat Pokemon in the meta. He's just very, very strong. But we're just putting him up there. Altaria, I think that this Pokemon, while it's not on teams, is super usable. The most oppressive Pokemon in the meta is Mega Charizard Y. If you're having a hard time into Mega Charizard Y, this Pokemon makes it so that you can just completely shut it down. No Weather Ball. Heat Wave doesn't do intense damage. It's actually resisted by Altaria. You speed type Venusaur, so if you go max speed, you have the chance to just like double tap it and knock it out. Has Tailwind, has Cotton Guard, has Perish Song, like totally usable Pokemon. Everyone's sleeping on it just because it doesn't do big damage. Milotic. Milotic is another pretty strong Pokemon, uses Coil Hypnosis, it like really slows down the tempo of the game. Strong Pokemon, needs to be respected a lot. Cast Form. Use it if you love it. Use it if you love it. Use it if you love it. Alright, cool. But not only Mega, Chimecho only Mega, Absol only Mega, Glalie only Mega. Look at that little combo. Okay, Metagross. I think most people, if not everyone, that's using it can, like, okay, its Mega is better than itself, but if I saw a person bring a Metagross with no Mega item, I would be like, that is still a very real Pokemon, I have to respect it. These guys down here, like, yeah, I have to respect them, but, like, I don't respect them as much as I respect Metagross. The meta isn't kind of Metagross right now, but, like, I could see a world where it's like, this thing's clicking, like, okay, if Scissors in here, so is Metagross, hands down. Okay, next up is Torterra. That's a... God, I love you, Torterra, and I don't want to put you in this group, but, like, you have Shell Smash, you have Earthquake, you have Headlong Rush. You can hang out with Vaporeon, sure. Next up is Infernape. Infernape has Fake Out Coaching, is pretty fast. Honestly, kind of like a Draftmon, but we're going to put him here. Probably not the Pokemon. You're probably going to use Blaziken. The only thing it really has over it is that it has Fake Out, but I think it also has Mach Punch and Blaziken doesn't. Empoleon, kind of the same deal. Not like it's a strong, maybe you hang out here. This is I don't like getting intimidated. I have competitive. I'm gonna get +2 to my special attack. But the thing is like you're a water type that does not resist fire type, which is really hard in this format. I think that he's kind of goofy. Like his stats aren't in the right places. He can hit really hard if things go his way, but you have to make so many things go his way. So unfortunately, I don't think it's Empoleon's time. I think you're more of a close sheet. Staraptor. I think this Pokemon's actually pretty good, even without the Mega. It exists on like hard Trick Room teams as a Final Gambit Scarfmon, but like it's Intimidate. It's got Intimidate. It's got Tailwind. It's got a lot of things it can do. I think it's bare minimum here. So, all right, cool. Luxray, use it if you love it. Sorry, everyone that loves Luxray. This is does Roserade have chlorophyll? I think it does. I know it has like natural. If it outspeeds Venusaur, maybe there's a reason to use it. I think it only has Grass Whistle though. Roserade. No, it's got Natural Cure, Poison Point, and Technician. Okay, yeah, at base 90, I knew it was going to outspeed, but I thought that maybe it had Chlorophyll. It does not. It's a Close Sheet Warrior. Rampardos hits really, really hard. That's all it does. It's got big Rock Slides with Sheer Force. The Wall. You're another Close Sheet Warrior. You just have Wide Guard. This is the, like, next to Beedrill, this Pokemon is, I only will ever Mega. Alright, Spiritomb, Trick Room Pokemon, has decent stats, goes dark, only weak to Fairy, has Will-O-Wisp, Close Sheet Warrior, Garchomp. Garchomp is S tier. Finally, we have an S tier. This Pokemon is on so many teams. It does not matter if you are Sun, whatever. Like, you can throw a Garchomp on there and, like, yeah, everyone's gonna nod and be like, okay, that makes sense. Good into Charizard, good into Delphox, like, good bulk, survives everything, has good spread. Like, does it all, does your taxes, has a Life Orb, can be Citrus Berry, like, it's, people think that this is the best Pokemon in the format, and I argue it probably is one of them for sure. Alright, next up is Lucario. Without the Mega Stone, you have Inner Focus, so, like, if you've had this problem where your, like, Fighting-type Pokemon gets faked out, like, this could be the Pokemon, but I think there's another Pokemon that's just better, than that. I mean, we'll talk about it. They're a ghost fighting type. If you know, you know. Alright, next up is Hippowdon. I have a hard time putting anything that is a setter, not at least in C. It sets sand, it's slow, it can heal itself up. It's like, again, these are Pokemon, if I saw them at a tournament, I'd be like, okay, they're there. I'm keeping an eye on them. I don't really think that they're that scary, and I think he falls perfectly in there. He does enable another, like, other sand Pokemon to be strong, but also Toxicroak. Toxicroak is like the Sneasler we have at home, or it's like Sneasler that is immune to water damage if you have dry skin. I think it is a real Pokemon, but it's not that real. Oh my gosh, this list is getting so big. Okay, Abomasnow. Abomasnow with no Mega. Let's see, we're gonna put them. Okay, you can just mash Blizzard. I think he's better than a lot of the Pokemon in C-, so I'm going to put him up there. Weavile. I think this Pokemon's actually pretty strong. I'm going to definitely usable. Like, faster Fake Out than Sneasler, has Triple Axle. Like, it's good, but it's not so good that it's, like, busted. Rhyperior. This Pokemon's slept on. This is, like, a great hard Trick Room Pokemon, and I don't know why nobody is using it. You got Earthquake. You don't have to use a Mega Stone. You got Solid Rock. Yeah, you're weak to water and grass, but, like, if you can get into position, you can just blow things up. Gliscor, you're like here. You have Hyper Cutter, so you're immune to Intimidate. You have Earthquake, you're flying ground, cool typing, but like I think you're more of a Single Mon. I don't think you're really that guy right now. It feels weird to have Ariados this high, but that's what we're doing. Mamoswine. Excuse me. I'm gonna put Mamoswine in usable. The thing with Mamoswine is, like, I know everybody has tried using this Pokemon, and it always looks like it's going to be the perfect 6th piece on your team, and it always just disappoints you. Like, you're like, this is going to be it, this is perfect, I just needed ice and ground coverage, and then it goes to do an attack, and it lives at 1, or it misses, or it, like, dies to something you didn't think it was going to die to. Like, I think Mamoswine is bugged because it's just, like, the most disappointing Pokemon. You, like, have such high hopes for it, and it never delivers. Like, I love that Pokemon, but man. Alright, then we have Frostlass, no Mega. Yeah, you're never bringing that thing without the stone. We got Rotom. I'm only bringing this to Mega into his other forms. Okay, Rotom Heat, definitely usable. I think it's not the strong. I think, can we just put most of the Rotoms in, like, pretty good? Like, we're gonna put pretty strong. Usable in the, oh my gosh, the thing is moving around so much. Usable. And then the fan is like, use it if you Close Sheet Warrior. I don't know. Okay, next up we have Serperior. Serperior is usable. You have Glare. You have Fast Speed. You got Leaf Storm. We saw it comboed with Weirder, and it was a pretty strong Pokemon in Regulation MA. Very legit Pokemon. Next up we have Emboar. This is a Trick Room firefighting sweeping Pokemon. I think that it goes in this tier where I'm pulling on, you can go in here too. Jolteon, you can go, no, maybe I'm being too modest, or too, no. This tier, like, these tiers are essentially the same thing. It's just which one do I think I would see on the ladder and which one do I think I'd see in a tournament, and I'm just doing that. It almost doesn't mean one's better than the other. It's just, I guess I'd see this thing on the ladder. I don't know. These tiers are about the same. I'm just saying that right now. I'm just going off gut vibes. All right, and then we have Samurai. This Samurai is use it if you love it. It's just a water type. This Samurai, pretty good. It was being used a lot more in Regulation MA. It's fallen off in a big way. I think it's because the Charizards have Solar Beam now. I know that they did have them at the end of MA, but at the beginning, I feel like it was showing up a lot more. This guy's main deal is that he does great into Basculegion. He's got sharpness. He hits hard. Yeah, that's his deal. I feel like he's marginally better than these guys, so he's going there. Watchog had a good showing one time, kind of. Use it if you love it. Liepard has Prankster, Copycat, Fake Out, Encore. Don't know why it's used less, like, it's like non-existent. If Sableye is getting used, I think that Pokemon has a purpose. I guess you're not immune to normal types, but yeah. All right, Simisage. We're going to talk about all the monkeys at the same time. Okay, so I was talking a little bit about these guys when I was talking about Arcanine. Grass Monkey, Fire Monkey, Water Monkey are the only Pokemon of their exact typing that has Fake Out. Like, there is only one Grass type, one only Fire type, and one only Water type. So, if your team needs them, maybe. They're also pretty fast. So, and I think the biggest saving grace for Fire Monkey here is, like, if you need your Incineroar to not be weak to Floette, you could justify using this guy, maybe. I think 99.9 times out of 100 you want to use Incineroar, but whatever. All right, Musharna, the guy I talked about at the beginning of the tier list that I said I would tell you more about. I believe Musharna has telepathy. Let me just double check. Okay, Musharna, okay, I'm just gonna start talking like it does have these things, and if I'm wrong, whatever. Musharna has telepathy. It's use it if you love it though. It's very bulky. It's more of a draft Pokemon. Like, it's got the ability to do things, but I feel like you're probably going to want to use like an Oranguru or another Pokemon over it. It does have telepathy, which means you can ignore things like your own teammate's Earthquake. That's about it. Maybe it's a close sheet warrior. It's not as bad as Watchog. All right, Excadrill. I'm going to put Excadrill in the very strong category. It is like Tyranitar's best bud. We're going to put them together. Not very, very strong. It's a little core right there in itself. Clicks big earthquakes. Very fast. Very threatening. Next up is Audino. I want to put this in both use it if you love it and I'm only here to Mega. And it's like the worst Pokemon I've ever seen, and its Mega Evolution isn't helping too much. Next up, we have Conkeldurr. This is like a hard Trick Room Pokemon. The only thing is like it wants to have Guts, and there's no Flame Orb in the game. So if you need I feel like if you need a slow Trick Room fighting Pokemon, you're probably just going to use Emboar, because then you have more stab, more different types of coverage. All right, then we have Scolipede. Scolipede is a probably the same for its Mega. Could be good, probably not. It's got Speed Boost. It's got Poison type attacks. It's a strong Pokemon, period. It's cool. All right, next up, we have our next S tier. This is Metagross. This is Whimsicott with priority Tailwind, priority Encore. You can lock the board down. You can just completely control the game. Fits on basically every team. Very strong. Yeah, respect Whimsicott. Crocodile, not a Whimsicott. Oh, sorry, that's a Stunfisk. Use it if you love it. Oh, I do love you, Stunfisk, but sorry, but you're not that guy. Crocodile has Intimidate. Probably hangs out with these guys. No one's really finding a purpose for this guy. Cool Pokemon. Has been good in the past. Not currently good right now. Scrafty, probably same thing. Fake Out. Wish it kept Parting Shot from Legends ZA, but it did not. So they're gonna go there. Next up, we have Runerigus, or not Runerigus. This is Cofagrigus. This is a Ghost type Trick Room setter, which is nice because you can't get faked out, but honestly, probably not that good. I'm just gonna say could be good, probably not. Garbodor. Use it if you love it, and if you love trash, we need to talk. All right, next up we have Zoroark. Zoroark is probably, I mean, it's the definition of a close sheet warrior. Like, you can't see it. It's close sheet. But This guy, totally usable. Hisuian Zoroark, much better than regular Zoroark, has an immunity to Fake Out. Makes your opponent do a bunch of mind games. Has my best ever tournament run is with this guy. He's fantastic. Hard recommend this guy. Even in this format, he's pretty good. All right, Runiclus has Magic Guard, Trick Room stuff, Close Sheet Warrior. Ice Cream Cone, Vanillux. It is actually, I'd say usable, arguably pretty strong. Like, there are a lot of really good rain teams right now, and this guy, if you get him in position, just completely bodies them. So I'm gonna say pretty strong. Is he stronger than these guys? I don't know. Maybe not. He's like top of usable. Emolga. He's cute. We love him. We're putting him in the love him tier. Electros. Without the Mega, probably not. Mega Electros. You snuck out of the non-Megas, so there you go. Chandelure. I actually think Chandelure is arguably better than Mega Chandelure. Definitely a usable Pokemon. Immune to Fake Out, immune to Fire, which is huge in this format. Nobody seems to be using him. Gonna put him in usable, but he's definitely good. Pyroar, we're only Megaing you. Beartic, Close Sheet Warrior, you're like a Swift Swim Hail, like Slush Rush guy. Next up we have Stunfisk, use it if you love it. I love him. I wouldn't recommend using him. Golurk, again, Mega, you have Dynamic Punch with no guard, but that's about it. Hydreigon, that's a very strong Pokemon. It's hard to find usage for it or find space on teams when there are strong fairies in the format, but it is a powerful Pokemon. It's got Levitate. It's a strong one. All right, Volcarona. This guy has been hurting. It's a strong Pokemon, but like you don't see it ever. It's definitely going the usable tier, but like with Charizard being like the #1 enemy, like there are so many rocks in the format, and this guy's just catching all the flack for it. Like, poor Volcarona. We're putting you in usable because your stats are too good not to use, but that's rough. All right, Chestnut, could be good, probably not. Delphox with no Mega item. Okay, like, you're a Close Sheet Warrior, right? You have to be. Maybe Chestnut's here too. I don't know. Chestnut's got, like, Iron Defense Body Press stuff. It's like a Komodo that has not as good typing. Delphox is like I paired him with Meowstic and I'm not Mega Evolving him and he's got a Scarf. So deal with that. Greninja, also Close Sheet Warrior, just fast, has Water Shuriken. Mega Greninja, you snuck out of my non-Mega Pokemon. Alright, Diggersby, Peanut Butter Boy, he goes in the Close Sheet Warrior, has huge power, Earthquake, can do stuff with Runerigus. He's funny. Talonflame, very strong. Priority Tailwind Sweater, we're putting you up here. Also, we're gonna not break up our happy little couple there. All right, cool. Vivian, okay, like, I'm looking at these Pokemon, and you don't see them on a lot of teams. These Pokemon, like, on strong teams, you will see Vivian. Vivian is really annoying. It's got Redirection, it's got Sleep Powder, very strong. Yeah, keep going, because we have a lot more Pokemon. Pyroar, I'm only bringing you to Mega. Floette. This is it's usable. Like, you can definitely do like Choice Scarf, Light of Ruin, Floette. He's not like that bad. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like realistically, you can put it in usable. You can put it in Close Sheet Warrior because you put a Scarf on it, and you could also put it. I'm only bringing it to Mega. I'm putting it in Close Sheet Warrior because if you're non-Mega Floette, like you're almost always Close Sheet. All right, we have Florges, who could be good, probably not, has Symbiosis, can pass other Pokemon items. I think this thing needs Trick Room, and I think it doesn't get it. It's like a support Pokemon. It can do cool stuff, but it's like not as cool as it needs to be, unfortunately. Pangoro, I feel like this Pokemon should get Intimidate, and it doesn't have it. It's a Close Sheet Warrior. Does he have Intimidate? I need to look it up. I don't think he does. I think he's like Moxie or something. Let me see. You never see this Pokemon. He is Iron Fist, Scrappy. That's what I was thinking. Okay, cool. So he can hit Ghost and Mold Breaker. All right, Furfrou, use it if you love it. It's like a support Pokemon without support moves. It's just got like good bulk. Meowstic Female. It's a competitive Psychic user. It's cool, but it's not that strong. Same with regular Mega. This is not Mega Meowstic. This is just male Meowstic. Could be good, probably not. Has like This is like the perfect draft Pokemon. Has Fake Out, has Prankster stuff. He's good. We're almost there. Mega Meowsticks, Knockout, Aegislash was like up here for like the majority of MA, and thanks to one Pokemon we're gonna talk about later, has like basically disappeared. Still gonna say it's usable, but someone took his job. Aromatisse. This is a Trick Room Pokemon. It like sets Trick Room for its team. I think it blocks sleep. I like you never see this guy. I'm gonna say Closed Sheet Warrior. Slurpuff. They took away this thing's belly drum. It might move up to one of these tiers later, but currently it's in the like use it if you love it tier. It's got String Shot and Unburden. Had belly drum, doesn't have it anymore. Malamar. Okay, like Malamar is probably in one of these tiers where it's like you could see someone run it. It's got superpower and contrary. Honestly, could be a better contrary user than Staraptor because Staraptor can get intimidated. That's not the same for our boy here. The big thing that stinks for him is since he does not have close combat like he did in ZA, he can't boost his defenses and superpower can miss. And I personally don't like running moves that can miss, but it can snowball offensively more than Staraptor can. Next up we have Barbaracle, which I have become much better at pronouncing after having made a video about it and having everyone tease me about it in a fun way. It's definitely like between Closed Sheet Warrior and Could Be Good, Probably Not. It's a Shell Smash Pokemon when it's not a Mega. It just gets fast and hits hard. The fact that it quad resists Charizard's Fire type, kind of nice. It's nice to set up in front of that thing. Dragalge, arguably as good, if not better, than its Mega Evolution. Is it usable? Like, I don't think it's not usable. It's probably about as good as these guys. I'm more like I've seen it in tournament. I haven't seen a lot of these guys in tournament, so let's see. Klotzer. I'm putting you in Closed Sheet Warrior, buddy. You can go right next to your friend Barbaracle. Heliolisk. I would love to put him here. He's like one of my favorites. I got a sitting cutie of this guy. Basically, its big claim to fame right now is being like completely immune to Basculegion when you have dry skin. The thing to note about Heliolisk is he's got solar power, so there is probably a spot for him on Sun teams, but it's hard to justify over things like Venusaur. Can I put him in usable? I don't think I can. I'm sorry, bud. Like, this is fair. Could be good, probably not. I could make him good. I'll make it good. I'll put you on a team sometime. Don't worry, buddy. We'll make it work. All right, next up, we got not Tyranitar. We got the guy that wishes he was Tyranitar. We got Tyrantrum. He just hits hard. That's it. That's his whole deal. Meanwhile, we got his, I don't know, friend from the same era. We got Aurorus, who is a snow setter, so we're gonna put them in Could Be Good, Probably Not. With a quad weakness to fighting and steel, you basically have to sash this Pokemon. Hey, you can hit Charizard with rock moves. Next up, we have Hawlucha. Without the terrains, this Pokemon gets a lot worse, but we're gonna put him in Closed Sheet Warrior. Dedenne. I hope you love him. That's it. He goes in the use it if you love it. Goodra. Closed Sheet Warrior. Not as good as its other form. Wait, is its other form not here, or did we already do it? I don't know. I'm not seeing Hisuian Goodra. Hisuian Goodra I would put in usable. Lycanroc. This thing's pretty strong, actually. With Charizard being the #1 guy, having a move that can basically one-shot Charizard with priority, pretty good. Pretty strong. Alright, Klefki. Klefki's, like, usable. Like, he's a prankster Pokemon. Like, I don't love him, but he's usable. Trevenant, Grass Ghost. Grass Ghost Trick Room Setter. There's another Pokemon we're going to talk about. Not Trevenant. Trevenant's Closed Sheet Warrior. Or barely Could Be Good, Probably Not. Has Harvest, could be immune to stuff. Grass Ghost Trick Room Setter. Okay, these Pokemon do have something unique, and that's they have a move called Forest Curse and Trick or Treat, which can change your opponent's typing. Pretty good. More of a closed sheet tactic, but like not to be slept on. Could be strong. Table 1 and Table 2. Okay. Avalugg is a Closed Sheet Warrior. It's like, it just survives physical hits. It's got Rock Slide. It goes in Trick Room. Same with this guy. They get under Trick Room and they use their big ice and rock moves under Trick Room. Noivern, I honestly am surprised that we don't see more Noivern. Like, it's very fast, has telepathy, can do stuff. Like, I think the thing is, like, the Mega Charizard Y teams are just so strong that it's hard to try other things because they just get blown up so hard. There's not as much room for creativity because it's kind of like one team is, like, the best right now. Decidueye, another Grass Ghost. Unfortunately, this one cannot set Trick Room. I want to put him in Closed Sheet Warrior, but this, I don't even think this would be a hot take to say use it if you love it. It's just, he's got it so rough. Like, he's got such a cool design and they did him so dirty. It is like brother from the past, is like ancient relative, is like barely at usable. It's like right there. It's like either not usable. It's like, I've seen him on Trick Room teams. I've seen him. I don't think he's great. I've seen him used with like Life Orb and stuff. He's got close combat. He's got triple arrows. He's got Scrappy. He's got a lot of things going for him. They just did them so dirty on the stats. Incineroar, that's an S tier Pokemon for sure. Fits on basically every team. Has Intimidate, Fake Out, can use close combat, Life Orb, Charcoal, Parting Shot. It's got a lost knockoff. It wasn't enough to stop it. It's a very good Pokemon, but it's not good in the same way that like Garchomp's good. It slows down the game. It's like this thing blows everything up. This thing, oh, you can see my mouse, right? Yeah, okay, good. Garchomp blows everything up. Whimsicott controls the board state, makes you faster. This thing slows everyone else down. Strong Pokemon, hits hard, very good. Primarina, definitely usable. Like, no doubt. Hits hard. I guess it's got a bad rap because it's got a bad matchup into Charizard. Like, Charizard's lowering its damage output, but strong Pokemon, for sure. Toucannon. There's one person that may or may not watch this video, and they're gonna have very, very strong feelings on Toucannon. I think, I know that they think that if you're the, okay, Toucannon goes and use it if you love it, sorry. Crabominable. I think this Pokemon's better than people give it credit for. Like, Hyper Cutters so that you can't get you can't get intimidated. It's got Mach Punch now, so it's got priority. We're gonna put it here, but like, I think that people should explore Crab. He's pretty cool. Lycanroc, we've already talked about the other Lycanroc. This guy's a sand rush Pokemon, so he gets really fast in the sand. Not as good as this one apparently right now. I think if you're running a sand team and you want Lycanroc, you could justify that one. It's totally fine. This Lycanroc though is a Closed Sheet Warrior, like barely. If Toucannon's down here, you're down here. Sorry, bud. Toxapex. This thing's been popping off lately. Like, in the past, I would have said it's like Fortress, but like these strong teams, it is finding itself on. It could go up here, but I feel like it really only exists on Charizard teams, which I guess is the same thing with Venusaur, right? I don't know. Like, we're just gonna put him there. Gut Call. Mudsdale. Could be good, probably not. Stamina Pokemon. Can use Body Press, unlike Archaludon, but the thing is like you can just use a Water or Grass move and blow it up. I'm gonna put Araquanid in usable for sure. It's hard. It has Wide Guard. Cool Pokemon. One of the only Pokemon that does actually resist Charizard. Like, it can only, like, the Water Bubble makes it so that despite it being Water Bug, it completely resists the fire. It is a resistance. And then the Bug typing makes it so that the Solar Beams do neutral damage. And it resists ground, so decent into both of them. The only thing is, like, in the sun, you're not doing much to Charizard Garchomp. Next up, we have Salazzle. Really fast Fake Out Pokemon. Has Oblivious. Has Overheat. It's probably could be good, probably not. It's like a Closed Sheet Mon, right? It has Encore. It's cool. I think people are sleeping on Salazzle. I mean, it's probably not the format for it, but it's decent. Zarina, definitely a usable Pokemon. Definitely can hang out with all these Pokemon. Very strong. Aridos, we're putting you at the bottom because if anyone sees this list, I don't want to get shamed for it. Oranguru. Oranguru is like, he's a little bit better than the like Pokemon hanging out in here. He's like on a Trick Room team where they have everything they want up. He feels like the most impressive Pokemon of all time. Like, we've all had it happen where Oranguru like steamrolls us. If someone tells you they haven't, they're lying to you. And if they haven't, then, and if you're that person, like, good for you. It'll happen one day. Next up, we have Passimian. This is a Defiant Pokemon that no one's really explored, I feel like. I feel like it could be good. I don't know how to personally make it that good. I haven't tried, but, like, probably slept on realistically. Also has the ability Receiver, which that's not why I'm saying it's good, but you can pass abilities to that Pokemon. So there are broken strategies, we just haven't used any of them yet. Mimikyu, definitely a usable Pokemon, has Trick Room, has Disguise, takes more than one hit to go down. Strong Pokemon for sure. Mimikyu, woo! Okay, oh my gosh, this list is getting so big. Alright, next up we have Drampa, Cloud9 Pokemon. I'm going to put it in usable. You can use Berserk, you can, like, it probably is a wants to Mega Pokemon, but if your team's, like, having a really hard time into weather and you just need one way to stop it, him and Altaria are decent for that. Also, did I do Altaria already? I think I did, yeah. I put Altaria in usable, I'm putting Drampa in usable. Alright, Komodo, I think that this Pokemon is actually pretty strong. Is it, okay, you know what, I need to move some of these up. Zarina, you can come up here. I think that's about it, actually. Maybe you. That's the, like, last format you'd come up here. I think that that is accurate though. Alright, Komodo is really strong. What it does is it's got Clangorous Soul, so it can set up and like do big dragon damage. Also, there is the Iron Defense Body Press set. You got Soundproof, you got Overcoat, you've got a lot of stuff going for you on that Pokemon. Strong Pokemon. Gotta respect it. Corviknight. Corviknight's weird because it probably, like, okay, I think most people would put Corviknight there. I hate using Corviknight, and I always feel like it's under-delivered for me and when I fight against it, so I feel like it could be unusable. But the thing is that this is a Pokemon that if you can get everything going for it, like if you can like remove half of your opponent's team, not even all of them, there are so many Pokemon that just can't touch this thing. They just stop existing in front of it. They're like, oh, I've got grass damage, I'm doing quad resistant, I've got poison damage, I'm doing nothing. Like, this is like what Skarmory wishes it was in VGC, and it's strong. Flapple. This is the first Pokemon I ever won a tournament with. It's definitely a close sheet or use it if you love it Pokemon. Appleton. We're going to put Appleton in Close Sheet Warrior. It's got Apple Acid at lower special defense every time it attacks. Hydrapple is definitely like one of those could be good, probably not Pokemon. It has all like really good stats, decent typing. Like, I think it's just missing out on like one or two moves. If they give this thing like Rage Powder, it's going to be really good. It like, also it's got like really high stats. So there's going to come a day where Hydrapple's good. I just don't know what day that is. Sandicata can scent weather, but not really of its own volition, so it's going in the C- tier. Sinestcha, this is like Close Sheet Warrior, but it could be good, probably not, right? Has Shell Smash, is a ghost, got Store Power. Hatterene, definitely usable, definitely strong, probably better than a lot of the Pokemon in here. Just kind of underused right now because we don't have Psychic Terrain. If you've never played with Psychic Terrain because you're from Champions, don't worry, you'll see a lot of Hatterene when that comes back, trust me. Alright, Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, very, very strong. Debating putting him in S tier because he's on a lot of teams, both like sun and water teams. Sun and rain. I think that the length of this tier list has melted my brain a little bit. Set screens, really good defensive Pokemon, finds its home on a lot of teams, has Fake Out. It's a strong Pokemon for sure. Mr. Rhyme. If you like Scraw VGC, you like this Pokemon. Close Sheet Warrior, has Fake Out, has Screen Cleaner, doesn't really do much other than set Trick Room, and has a decently high special attack stat. Let's be generous. We'll put him in could be good, probably not. Runerigus, Close Sheet Warrior, has the ability to move the abilities around. You pair it with what's his face? Diggersby, and you pass huge power to it, so you have massive, massive earthquakes. Alright, let's see. This is like the definition of could be good, probably not. Alchemy. It's got like a busted ability, or a busted attack and decorate that boosts both the physical and special attack stat of your Pokemon by 2, but it seems like it really only does well when that moves on Smeargle. I think on the right team, this Pokemon could be good, but probably not. So, alright, Phalanx, another Defiant Pokemon. Nobody's really tried to make it work, as far as I've seen. Morpeko has Fake Out, is a fast Pokemon, has Aura Wheel, can potentially one-shot Basculegion. That's what I thought I heard from somebody. And it hits it both from the electric and dark side. Dragapult, definitely usable, definitely kind of slept on. Not really seeing a lot of usage right now because there's a lot of other really, really strong Pokemon. Maybe it should be like up here. It's like the fastest Pokemon in the format that is not a Mega, so respect that Pokemon. It's too bad it wants to be Sucker Punch food though. Next up is Archaludon. I'm low-key debating putting Archaludon here because on rain teams, it's like the thing that makes it work. It only exists on rain teams right now, though. It's very strong with stamina and the ability to just blow stuff up with Electroshot. It just gets online and it causes nightmares for people. Weirdeer. This is a Trick Room Pokemon that also has its own Intimidate, so we're gonna put it in usable. Kleavor, this is another usable Pokemon. It's got Scarf, it's got Stone Axe, it just KOs things. It's a very aggressive Pokemon. Basculegion, I'm going to put that guy in S. With last respects, adaptability, at one point it probably would have been up here, at least in Regulation MA. Hits so hard, it can fit on, like, what I'm saying with these 4 Pokemon is they fit on basically any team. These Pokemon are strong, like, this Pokemon could go there, but, like, most of these Pokemon fit in one arc. Do I do this? Do I put you up there, Sylveon? I don't know. I'm going off gut feeling, and right now these 4 Pokemon feel like they're the strongest Pokemon. You kind of don't have to think. As long as you put those 4 Pokemon together on a team, no matter what team, like, it'll probably work out. Like, I could put this thing on a Sun team. I could put this thing on a Rain team. I could put this thing on any team. Same across the board. They just find their way. All right, next up we have Basculegion Female. It's usable. It's a special attacker. Look at the fall off though from male to female. That's step up. We gotta get some gender equality. We gotta buff female Basculegion or tear this guy down. Let's see. Sneasler, definitely a very strong Pokemon. Kind of goes there, has fallen off. You don't see it. The thing is, you don't see it as frequently on the really, really, really strong teams anymore. This is like a Mufasa moment. It's fallen from grace. We're putting it in very strong. All right, this thing, Overquill, it's like the face of Close Sheet. It could be usable. Okay, so my idea with these guys is like you could see them in a tournament. Probably they wouldn't be that impactful, but maybe they would be. Overquill is like the definition of like you don't know what it's doing, so it beats you on ladder. It's got Minimize. It's got like Acid Armor. I'm sure it's this Pokemon that's just built to be. It's like if you know Alolan Muck, it's the Alolan Muck of today. If you don't know Alolan Muck, don't worry about it. You're lucky you don't know it. Meowscarada, very fast, has Protean, hits hard, can do triple axle. Probably better in a close sheet format because you don't know exactly what it's going to do, but like what it does decently well. Enough to be usable. If I saw it on a team, I'd be like, okay, that's a real Pokemon. I gotta be a little afraid. Skeledirge, unaware. I feel like there were some decent Skeledirge teams back when people didn't figure out Rainzard was a thing. This was a great Pokemon to Floette plus Delphox. But at the same time, it's like now those teams seem to be running Blastoise, and this guy has created his own personal problems because of that. But we're going to put him in usable. No, we'll put him in like could be good, probably not. Same with Quaquaval. These Pokemon are Pokemon that if they get momentum, they can kind of steamroll the game, but they're really hard to get that momentum with. Palma is not in the game. He's a Mega for now. He's a mascot. He's on the icon to start the game, but not playable. Mousehold. I think Mousehold, I'm also going to move Dragapult up. Pretty strong. Like, has good redirection. Like, you see it in tournament. It's great. Mousehold's real. Some of these Pokemon could probably also be moved up. I just haven't done it yet. I think part of it, too, is how flexible they are. Like, Vileplume goes on one kind of team. Mousehold can go on a lot of different teams. Stonejourner got nerfed, even though he didn't need to be. He's gonna go in Close Sheet Warrior. Alright, Armarouge. That's a Pokemon that's certainly usable, but we see no play. I don't know how we see zero Armarouge play, but we do see Ceruledge play. This Pokemon should be played more. Both Pokemon have Flash Fire. This is a special attacker with Fire and Psychic typing. Kind of similar to Hatterene. When you see Psychic Terrain come back, you will see Armarouge come back. Has weak armor. There are strategies you can do. They're kind of cheesy, but they do exist. This Pokemon, Ceruledge, has been played as like a bulk up, kind of like if you played Scarlet and Violet and saw Annihilate, he's kind of taken that role. Being immune to Fire type is a big deal when Charizard rules the format. Has Shadow Sneak, has Bitter Blade to heal up. Pretty strong Pokemon, kind of like a wall right now. Bellibolt, this Pokemon I've been using in draft. It's the definition of could be good, probably not. Has Soak, can do like Thunderbolt. Has its abilities cool. It's like a nifty Pokemon for a low power level format. And I think the power level is just a little too high for this guy. Scovillain. This is a regular Scovillain. Sorry, you're only coming to be Mega, and Mega Scovillain, you are a Mega. Espathra. Espathra's pretty strong. I feel like maybe he should go hang out here. I don't know. In Regulation MA, I think I would have put him here, but I feel like he's fallen off a little bit. There's some Pokemon that are not on his... He's stronger than some of these Pokemon, right? Okay, so the idea with the Espathra is it gets speed boost, so it gets faster every turn, and it's got Lumina Crash, which functions as a psychic type move that also lowers the special defense stat of Pokemon by 2 stages. Very strong Pokemon, worth respecting for sure. Tinkaton. Tinkaton's also usable. You see it on teams. I'm really debating. I think Espathra needs to be down here with these guys. I think some of these either need to be moved down or some of them need to be moved. No, this is fine. This is good. We're talking about Tinkaton, though. Has Mold Breaker, so it's the only Pokemon in the game as of right now that can fake out Farigiraf, as far as I know, as far as I'm thinking, which is great. I don't know where Tinkaton went. I've lost it. Tinkaton, you got a pink face and a hammer. There you are. Oh, okay, I was looking in the wrong tier. Okay, yeah, Tinkaton is definitely usable. Has Encore, has Fake Out, has Gigaton Hammer, kind of just bullies Floette, does not love seeing Mega Charizard Y. Strong Pokemon overall, though. The only thing is its like attack stat is really low, so even if you use something like Play Rough, I don't imagine it would actually like KO Garchomp. Now we're up to Palafin. Palafin's like a really strong Pokemon, but the thing is, they have Basculegion. This is like Basculegion if it had to set up. This is just Basculegion. This thing, I wish that Basculegion didn't exist, because I feel like a format without Basculegion, this guy would be much better. I love his design, I love his gimmick. I don't even feel like he's like weak. Like, you can justify using him. It's just, he's more work. He needs a babysitter. He needs to play the game. Basculegion's just like, I'm gonna do your taxes for you. Don't worry about it. Here comes the last respect. Here comes the Wave Crash. Orthworm. The worm is here, and like, but he's between here. It's okay. I'm gonna put him in could be good, probably not, because it's Charizard format. Like, in Scarlet and Violet, that thing was pretty funny. Like, it was decent. It would show up on teams. You could use Iron Defense. You could be immune to ground types, Shed Tail. He's got a lot of things he's doing. He's probably better than a lot of Pokemon in here, but like, he's hurting more than a lot of the other Pokemon from the Lost of Terra and the Charizard meta. Glamora, I'm going to put Glamora in pretty strong. It seems to have fallen off a bit, but the thing is with Glamora is, like, it sets Toxic Spikes, hits hard, like, just a strong Pokemon overall. I think that Glamora can fit on a lot of teams. It's a good Pokemon. That's it. That's all we have to say about Glamora. Houndstone has kind of found a home on sand teams, is pretty strong. We're going to put him in usable. Has Last Respects, doesn't do it as well as Basculegion, but it's got Ally Switch. It can be partnered with Tyranitar. It's a real Pokemon. It's got Will-O-Wisp. It's kind of like doing what what's his face, Basculegion does, but like, it feels like a more fair version of it. Next up we have Annihilate. Annihilate is a strong Pokemon. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's lost Rage Fist, because it hasn't, but it's kind of lost its identity as what it used to be. The power level in the format's too high for it to set up and do like bulk up Rage Fist stuff. The thing is, now it seems to be a Focus Sash, like, I blow up your Incineroar Pokemon, I blow up your Kingambit Pokemon. Like, it's here to just do big damage with fighting type moves. Punish your Incineroars for coming in because it's got Defiant, and it just gets it gets boosted when it gets intimidated. Strong Pokemon, it's doing well for itself. I think it's only going to keep doing better as the format like grows. Farigiraf, I'm going to put Farigiraf, this might be a hot take, I don't know. I'm going to put Farigiraf in S tier because it basically enables a whole form of play. Like, Farigiraf is the Trick Room setter. You don't have to look at all these other Trick Room setters that I've talked about so far, because if you're thinking about running Trick Room, you should probably just run Farigiraf, because you block priority, you click Helping Hand, you got, like, it does a lot. It's got good coverage, it's got good stats. There's memes online about it being, like, impossible to kill. Farigiraf is strong. Kingambit, man, seems like the power creep is real. Kingambit fits on a lot of teams, has Sucker Punch, has Life Orb, has Focus Sash. If you're in the ladder, you don't know exactly what it's running. It survives almost anything. outside of fighting type moves. But then again, people run it with Chapel Berry, and then it'll survive, and it also has Focus Sash sometimes. This thing finds itself on so many teams, and it is very, very strong. Inside of Trick Room and out. Golden Go. This is the Pokemon I was talking about that replaced Aegislash. I feel like because Charizard's doing really well, Golden Go has a hard time, but like being completely immune to Sneasler, being completely immune to status, having the ability to throw out big moves, like yeah, Make It Rain and stuff got nerfed, but this Pokemon still remains really strong. There's a case it could be made that it's been moved down to pretty strong, but it's probably in very strong. Like if Talonflame, it looks like it hangs with these guys. It also looks like it'd hang with these guys though, so I don't know. Alright, and last but not least is Sinestcha, who I'm going to put in the very, very strong tier. You partner it with Incineroar, you make things unkillable. It's the only other Pokemon outside of Farigiraf that I would justify as a solo Trick Room setter. So, like, I guess you could do other Pokemon, but, like, these are the go-to Pokemon for that. This is, like, the primo redirection Pokemon right now. It's so good. And it's got, like, a busted attack in Matcha Gotcha. Okay, so let's zoom out. Let's look at this list. This is the list of all the... Well, I guess we don't have to zoom out that far because we don't need to see the Megas. All right. These are the Pokemon. This is where I rank everything. It's not perfect within the tiers, but this is where I am saying everything is at. These are the meta Pokemon. These are the Pokemon that are not Megas that define the meta. These are the very, very strong Pokemon. You'll see them in tournaments. They'll be doing well. They can win the tournaments. Same with these guys. They're pretty strong. Like, you don't see them on every team, but the teams you see them on, they are very impactful. These are Pokemon that are usable. You probably will see them at a tournament. I don't think that most of them are not going to be winning the tournament, but they are going to be doing pretty well. These guys could be good, but probably not. They're underexplored, but I think that they're not moving up to here if they get explored. Sorry, I don't think they're moving up to the top. I think they're moving up to usable if they get explored. I could be wrong though. Next up we have the Close Sheet Warriors. These are the Pokemon that if I'm playing against them in like the ladder, they're gonna do something and I'm not gonna expect it, and they're gonna win. Like this is the tricky ones. Like perfect example is the Delphox. If you're not Mega Delphox, you're probably like Choice Scarf, Psychic Terrain, Expanding Force Delphox, and you're just goofing, you're cheesing. And then the last ones are the Use It If You Love It. These are the Pokemon that really, 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 really need some love. Like Arbok should evolve. There, I said it. Arbok's Gen 10 Arbok's evolving. You have it on the record here. Okay. That's it. That's the whole tier list. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if you hate me. Tell me if you love me. Yeah, so let's be humble. Let's be coachable. Let's keep growing together. Bye-bye. Thank you for everything. My voice is tired now.